Hey everyone, Tony George, Doc Sports, talking college basketball on Monday. Free play, going to go out west. The Gauchos of UC-Santa Barbara are taking on Loyola Marymount, the Lions, in a Big West, West Coast Conference showdown at UC-Santa Barbara. And this line stinks, and I can't figure it out. But it's the biggest overlay on the board tonight. And what that means is it's a power rating overlay. So I have a 6-point difference favoring Loyola Marymount, and they're catching 3.5. I have a 6.5-point difference catching 3.5. That is a 10-point overlay against the spread. To give you an idea of how big that is, that's the biggest spread I've seen in college basketball in terms of an overlay this entire season year to date. We dig a little deeper here. Now, Loyola Marymount is 5-0. UC-Santa Barbara is 3-0. So Marymount's had a couple more games under their belt as well, which is another advantage. Loyola Marymount is shooting 54% from the floor year to date, 41% from three-point range, as compared to UC Santa Barbara, who's shooting 50% from the floor and 42%. But the big difference in this game is the team that is getting points is allowing 37% in field goal percentage versus 48% for UC Santa Barbara. And they're allowing 28% from the three-point line. Marymount is. I mean, that's differences across the board. Now, I talked to my small conference capper, Tim Fines, today, who does all these small conferences. He does follow both these conferences. We've got a pick in another. This was going to make the premium card, but he had a lot of hesitation because the line stinks. I don't care. I'm making a move. I'm taking the 3.5 in Loyola Marymount tonight on the road at UC Santa Barbara to cover the 3.5. There's just some numbers there that don't lie, especially on the defensive side of the ball. The total's about 143.5, which you would think that should be about 153.5. So they're based on a power rating on averages and stuff. So odds makers are thinking it's going to be more of a defensive battle, more of a defensive game-oriented game, which definitely favors Loyola Marymount, especially with those numbers they're putting out there. I mean, you're playing perimeter defense, allowing 28%. Now, I know that Santa Barbara, according to my buddy Tim, they're loaded. And they do spread around there. They had 4 guys in double digits. 3 of them had 17 points each, and 1 of them had 18 in their last game. Loyola had 3 guys in double digits in their last game. Bench scoring's about the same. So there's not a huge advantage there. On either side of the fence. But I'm taking Marymount plus the 3.5 tonight on Monday for a free play. Now, it's a free pick. We're not betting Grandma's Farm on it. You know, we're not unloading the kids' college funds. It's a free play. But I think it's a solid one tonight. Based on the numbers we have. I mean, I've never seen a game. I have not seen a game this year that leaned this far, this hard, one way, and yet they were getting points, which falls under the category everybody calls trap line. But it should be a very tight game, and there's value in catching over 3 in what's perceived to be a game might go right down to the wire. And I'll take the 3.5. Over at the website, we have a 3-unit singled out best bet in college basketball on Monday. We have a 4-unit NBA best bet. Let's get it done. And we have a 2-pack of props combining one pick out of the NFL game tonight and one NBA game, a player prop in both NBA and NFL. Will combine those on a card. No pick in football, thank God. I tell it like it is. My football this year, especially this weekend, absolutely stunk to high heaven. To the point of being embarrassing. Totally unacceptable results from a guy that's been doing this long. I've reached out to get a second set of eyes on both college and NFL throughout the rest of the season. I have no excuses. Just a horrible call on Saturday. I had Detroit last night for a 6-unit play. Had the Rams, they missed by 1, blah, blah, blah. The teaser missed by half a point. I could go down the list. It doesn't make a difference. It's either win or losses, and they were losses this weekend. And we're going to switch that around. But I do come clean on these videos. I tell you the way it is. Very unhappy with my football program. Extremely. Disappointed, unhappy, frustrated, pissed off. I could get into some strong language, but I won't. I've done that to myself enough. But we got to get ready for this week and put it behind us and move forward on a low volume, cherry pick basis and get some units back. Doc Sports, we give you free $60. Link in the description below. You've never been a member. We'll park $60. A new account comes with a profit guarantee and no hassles. And bear in mind, we have a tab on the website, docsports.com, that says free 60. That's exactly what we'll do. We'll park it in your account, and you can go over there and make some money. Doc Sports, place to be.